Live from downtown Detroit, Local 4 News at 11 starts now.
For James Crumbley, today in court was all about what he did and did not do with the handgun that was used in the Oxford High School shooting. Crumbley's attorney tried to drive home the point it was him who wanted to talk to the police, who called 911 as she honed in on witnesses today. Glad you're with us tonight at 11. I'm Devin Skilliard.
I'm Kimberly Gill. The attorney asked if they could say with any certainty that the Oxford school shooter ever told him or his wife he was struggling mentally. As Mara McDonald shows us, one major difference so far between the trials of these parents is the pacing.
This jury now seeing what Jennifer Crumbley's jury saw. James Crumbley and his wife in the interview room with detectives immediately following the shooting. Jennifer Crumbley says she thinks they need a lawyer. James Crumbley says no, and then proceeds to detail how the gun was stored to detectives.
It was hidden in our arm, in the case, and the bullets were hidden in a completely different spot underneath some jeans.
And one of the most interesting things from the prosecution, listen to this moment.
I love you. I love you. I love you. I love you.
Prosecutors are claiming Crumbley was only saying that to drown out his son from admitting he murdered his classmates. One thing's clear, the cross-examination in this trial is precise. His attorney, Mario Lehman, clearly trying to dispel her client knew his son was struggling. The teenager had only one real friend, and he texted him multiple times about how he had mental problems and was going to ask his parents for help.
You don't know. You don't know if he ever did ask.
He mentioned it in a couple different conversations that he was going to try to ask.
Going to try. You don't know if he ever did.
I do not.
And despite the gun not being locked up, watch as she cross-examines the detective on how that gun was stored.
James indicated that there were 3 magazines.
Yes.
That they were all empty.
Yes.
That they were stored empty.
Yes.
That the gun was stored empty.
Correct.
That the ammunition was stored separately.
Yes.
One thing we didn't hear more about today was the threats that James Crumbley is supposed to have made on either the jailhouse phone or his email. You know, the threats that got his privileges revoked as far as those phone and emails. All he can do right now is email or phone call his lawyer or clergy. He still has the ability to say, search the internet. And we've been making calls to try and firm up exactly who those threats are against. And equally as important, when were they made? Right now, I can tell you, no one's willing to go on the record. We're at the Oakland County Courthouse. I'm Mara McDonald, Local 4.
Hey, Mara, thank you. And remember, we're streaming the entire trial on Local 4 Plus. You can see the testimony as it happens when it picks back up Monday morning at 9 a.m. Just download Plus wherever you find your streaming content, or you can scan the QR code right there on your screen. New at 11, a helping hand from the sky. On Thursday, Michigan State Police and its Trooper 3 helicopter helped Detroit police catch a speeding driver.
Dark color 300 eastbound coming up to Southfield right now.
The chase started in the area of West 7 Mile and the Southfield Freeway in Detroit. The speeding driver merges onto the freeway going south, heading into Dearborn.
I'll switch to track 5. He's southbound M39 from 7 Mile.
Later in the video, the driver is shown speeding past other drivers on Evergreen before speeding onto Hubbard Drive. The driver eventually crosses Greenfield Road when he crashes into another car and then makes a run for it.
I need air. He just crashed out at Press and Tireman, running north on Press from Tireman.
But police were able to track him down.
And probably gonna run to the backyard.
We made contact. We found him inside the garage.
Cool, good job.
No word on what charges that driver will face.
A new warning from Clinton Township Police as residents still find canisters from Monday night's explosion. Police are urging residents to return them if you picked one up at the blast site, because officials say the metal canisters may be harmless, but come the summertime, they could be quite dangerous if you're holding on to them.
You put them in your garage or something, the summer comes along and it gets up to be 100 degrees in your garage or whatever, they could explode.
The site is not safe. Scrappers, we don't want you. Nothing good can come from that other than a few pennies you're going to get at the scrapyard.
We've already seen what can happen when they explode. At last check, crews were still battling 2 small fires. Again, this was from Monday night. About 2 million gallons of water have been used at the scene. Officials say it is still too dangerous for investigators, though, to get in to the site. Meantime, residents still being asked to stay away as well.
Health officials confirmed tonight a Michigan child has died from the flu. It marks the first death of the state's 2023-2024 flu season. There have been at least 93 deaths across the country. The CDC estimates there have been at least 28 to 51 million flu illnesses since October. Health officials are reminding everyone to get the flu vaccine for the season. So far, only 25.1% of Michigan residents are vaccinated against the flu. Michigan State University asking for community input on a memorial honoring the victims in last year's campus shooting.
The February 13th Permanent Memorial Planning Committee is inviting all members of the Spartan community to help shape this campus memorial. There are several ways to share your thoughts, including an online survey. In-person focus groups are being done, one virtual focus group as well. The committee will select the final design for the memorial in the fall of this year. Construction for the memorial set to begin in the spring of 2025. New tonight, the Senate passes a major funding bill to avoid a partial government shutdown. $460 billion package to keep the Departments of Justice, Commerce, Agriculture, Transportation, and some other government agencies running through September. The bill now goes to President Biden to be signed into law.
The next phase of the I-696 construction project begins this weekend. Sunday morning crews are going to close the eastbound lanes from I-696 from Northwestern Highway to Losser. This is all in preparation for a traffic shift coming to that stretch. While that side of the freeway will be closed for a few hours, you can expect lane closures for the entire weekend. A full list of the closures and detours is up on clickondetroit.com. It was Hamtramck versus Dearborn tonight on the basketball court, all for a good cause.
The annual charity event drew hundreds of people, including local leaders. Jacqueline Francis was at the game and joins us with more.
While they may be rivals on the court, this game is all about bringing the two cities together.
Tonight we're going to have fun. Tonight we're going to highlight and enjoy a really important moment.
It was Dearborn versus Hamtramck. The third annual charity basketball game took place Friday night at Hamtramck High School Community Center.
A lot of Muslim majority, Arab majority city as well, so we like to come together. You know, we had like a lot of competition growing up, the two cities, so like now it's time to bring it together.
The teams playing were part of a community 35 and older men's league with a few local celebrities mixed in. And at halftime,
I told him I haven't touched a ball in 10 years.
U.S. Representative Rashida Tlaib took the court.
My family's very much involved in this annual tradition now of a game between Dearborn and Hamtramck. It's fun, it's competitive, but in a very fun way.
All the proceeds go to support Yemen and Palestine ahead of Ramadan.
Those countries have been, devastated with a lot of different things. Palestine, you can see it on the news every day, you see it on social media. Yemen is the largest humanitarian crisis, so it's important for us that we give back to the community.
Last year, this event raised $15,000. They're hoping to top that this year. Reporting in Hamtramck, Jacqueline Francis, Local 4.
Okay.
All right, Jacqueline, let's turn now to the weather. Rainy Friday night across Metro Detroit.
Yeah, here's a live look at the Detroit riverfront. Brett is in for Kim tonight. Brett, how long is it going to last here?
Well, we've still got widespread rain across the area, but it is beginning to kind of thin out. It's kind of the beginning of the end. So by the time you wake up tomorrow morning, we'll see more dry time, that's for sure. But still seeing some decent rain falling in some spots. We'll zoom in closer here on Exact Track 40 radar, just north of Macomb, not far from Ray Township. Some decent rain falling. We'll call it moderate shower activity at this hour, while most of us are just seeing some light rain. Also in parts of northwestern Oakland County, this is Holly up towards Ortonville, even up towards Lapeer as well. You go further south, though, where this rain is kind of originating from, and we are seeing some breaks in the rain. Still, though, some light drizzle or light shower remains possible these next few hours. So we're going to hang on to rain chances overnight tonight. Should be dry, though, for the most part tomorrow, with the exception of maybe a drip or a drop or a flake. Notice, though, that numbers are pretty much steady the first half of the day, and then falling big time as we head throughout the weekend. We are tracking the potential for some snow. We'll talk about when that is in just a bit.